Okay. Hey, good morning. Today is Sunday. I think it's the 8th of March. And BJ and Joando out and about on the recumbents. We did the, came up to Sinton and then went, picked up the Foothills trail, and then the 31st Street bike lane over to Starbucks on Colorado Avenue and 31st Street, and got ourselves a green iced tea, unsweetened green iced tea to go with our brown bag lunch. So we had a very colorful lunch. And now we decided to go ahead and just come back. We were in Manitou not that long ago, so we decided not to go to Manitou. We decided just to cruise on down the Midland Trail here. This is one of the 3 actual rail trails that we have here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. This was a small railroad. It was, the Midland and Denver, or Midland and Pikes Peak, or something like that. But it was mainly for people to get people and supplies up to Cripple Creek, and then to bring back gold ore from the mines to be smelted, into liquid gold here in Colorado Springs. But and so this is the west side of Colorado Springs, otherwise known as Old Colorado City. Before Colorado Springs became an actual city, they had Colorado City, and basically Colorado Springs grew headed east out of Colorado City, but it grew so much faster that it just basically annexed Colorado City. But excuse me, Colorado City was the first like capital of the territory. It wasn't a state then, it was a territory. Once it became a state, they switched the capital up to Denver. As you can see, we had a bit of snow. Friday we got 5 inches of snow. That's the great thing about Colorado, southern Colorado, is that you can get 5 inches of snow on Friday, get 45 to 50 degrees on Saturday, have 80% of it melt, and be able to ride on Sunday. Got it? Because the city is really good about plowing these trails right away. It's funny because for years the city never plowed the trails. You just had to wait for them to turn out on their own. And with all the shade on some of them, that could take several days. But now basically, the next morning, okay, they're out. Sorry about that. Mean old transitions from the street up to the trail. But yeah, so they're out first thing, Saturday morning and plowing the trails. Did a real good job on this trail because this is 12 foot wide, and they don't normally, the blades on those on the trucks are usually about 8 foot to 10 foot wide. So they, they normally there's a lot of snow left on the trail, but looks like they went, did the extra effort and went up and down twice. Got it cleared out real good. See, now we're heading back into Colorado Springs. We didn't quite get to Manitou Springs. Yeah, another, probably a couple of miles before you get into Manitou Springs. heading west. Now we're heading east from 31st Street. Yeah, it's a pretty nice day. It's supposed to eventually get to, like mid-60s. Don't know if it'll get that high, but it might, because it's very sunny and there's no clouds. Give you a little bit of sky here. But yeah, so we decided we wanted to get out for a. We didn't ride it. We could have ridden yesterday, but it was still really sloppy in a lot of places. And we were supposed to have a service appointment, but we canceled that. We just didn't know, if it would melt enough for us to easily get up to Angletech. But we got a new appointment for a Wednesday, and although it's supposed to be cooler than the next 2 days, it isn't supposed. There isn't supposed to be any snow or rain pretty much this whole week. So that worked out good. So yeah, like Joe said, there was a lot of ice on the roads and on the trails yesterday too. So they hadn't had, because people. Thank you.
There you go.
Have a good day. But yeah, so give it a day to melt, and it's done pretty good. There's not a lot of stuff. Not a lot of stuff on the trails itself, so that's good. We can handle that. Okay, we'll get back to you. Okay, well, got across the street finally. Hopefully this thing's recording. I can't tell. It's the only bad thing, they got so many LEDs and stuff like that. And the problem with that is that, you just, howdy? You got so many LEDs and stuff on these cameras that, you can't really see them all that well in the daytime. Now we're going under I-25. First, we'll go under the off ramp here. We'll go right by the creek. This is Fountain Creek. Howdy. And the creek is prettier than the trail, so we'll let you guys watch the creek here. Howdy. Thank you. Howdy. Okay, now we're going to cross over. This is where Fountain Creek and Monument Creek come together, otherwise known as the confluence. And we're on a very bumpy old bridge, as you can tell it does.
Right or left here?
Right. Right. Up the hill. Tell if that light, yeah, it is flashing. Good. So I think it's on because I thought I saw it flash. Yeah, now we're going over, I believe this is the Kachara Street Bridge. Not 100% sure on that. There's downtown Colorado Springs. And that shiny building you see with the weird spaceship looking thing is the Paralympic Museum. Passing on your right. Thank you. Down this way is the new soccer stadium, Widener Field, or our pro soccer team called the Switchbacks. Passing on your right. Thank you very much. Have a good one. I'll give you a little better view of the Paralympic Museum building, and like I said, that strange white thing over there is the Sky Bridge. You can walk across to and get down into America the Beautiful Park. Pretty cool place in here. It's all you can you do with videos, and you can actually run and shoot archery and do all kinds of things against videos, so it's kind of cool. They do have a restaurant called The Flame. Right. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down a little bit because we're going to be kind of in town here, and it's kind of butt ugly. No other way to put it. All right. Get back to you. All right, well, we're back. We did a quick run through downtown on bike lanes to get back over to Shook's Run. This is the Shook's Run South here. They have a Shook's Run Middle, a Shook's Run South, a Shook's Run Middle, and a Shook's Run North. And it goes right along, I guess, what we would call Shook's Run Creek, because I don't know if it actually has an official name or not, but it's on the other side of the metal railing there. It usually doesn't have a whole lot of water in it, unless it's raining. So it's more kind of a natural drain than a real creek. But and like you said before, one of the really nice things about Shook's Run, the Shook's Run Trail here, is that it has has little picnic tables and little parks, like all the way up and down it. The only bad thing about it is there's no restrooms. Only Colorado Springs. Not only that, this year they actually closed some that were open. I didn't even know that a lot of those are in areas that we don't ride, so I didn't even know they existed. So. Now we're headed back to Castilla Street. They're doing something down there by the bridge. I don't know what they're doing, but those big old things are so trucks can get up and down. So it must be some heavy work of some sort. And they've had this fence up here for a long time. Temporary fence. One thing which
probably need some water station or something.
Yeah. But yeah, so Shook's Run is also a rail trail. I always thought it was like a real small one, but I guess at one time it reached all the way into New Mexico and all the way up into Denver and past and stuff. So must have been a long time ago, though. I just thought it was kind of a spur rail for the Rock Island, so they could pull cars, cars with supplies and building materials and stuff like that off, and then take them into downtown Colorado Springs. But it almost looks like we could have come straight down Castilla, and gone straight up, the hill on the bike lane. Historic Hillside. This is the Hillside neighborhood. It's another very old neighborhood. And now it's gonna take us down through this residential part here. Older residential warehouses and little businesses, auto mechanic shops and stuff like that. The property over here was for sale for a while, but now the sign's gone down. But it's nice they put in some at least better transitions.
Yeah.
Although it would be nice if they actually put up signage, because if you weren't from around here, you'd think this is just a sidewalk. You wouldn't think this is actually part of the trail. Pretty much if it's double wide, they consider it an urban trail. There's not too many double wide sidewalks. They, only made for walking. Oh, bounce. And although they fixed the curves nicely, they kind of forgot about
streets.
Doing like Joe said, anything to the streets. So now we're almost out of this residential area here, but it's part of the Shook's Run Trail and also part of the Legacy Loop Trail. So The Legacy Loop is basically a circle trail that was originally, way back when, supposed to go, all the way around the city, so that you would be everybody there would be, within a half mile of a park of some sort. Of course, that was in the 1800s, so Colorado Springs is much bigger now. Much, much bigger. So there's no way that it could, go around the whole city. So now it just goes around the old part of Colorado Springs. Basically north and south, just north and south of, downtown itself. But yeah, this is part of the, Legacy Loop.
Got a lot of ice in here.
Oh, we do, don't we? Oh, we got really. Yeah, it's funny how some of these spots by the bridges just don't melt. But yeah, you do end up seeing a lot of Shook's Run Trail on our videos, just because it's really the only trail access going from north to south downtown, because the other way to do it is on the Weber Street bike lane. And the problem with the bike lane, though, it's a bike lane. There's parked cars and moving cars and just cars all over the damn place. At least by using Shook's Run, Shook's Run Trail, we can get away from most of the cars. Being this is a very urban area, there's a lot of street crossings. That's the one bad thing about the Shook's Run Trail. But they're usually a very popular trail, lots of people walking, hiking, walking their dogs. A lot of dog walkers on this trail. Whole lot of dog walkers. Now this is one of the new transitions they put in, and it is much better than the old one. Howdy? It's definitely much better than the old one. Howdy? Got another street crossing here to get across Bijou Street. Yeah, as you can see, these trails are used a lot by homeless. It's amazing, you wouldn't think they'd want to be leaving clothes, A lot of things you could see them leave, but clothes is not something you'd want to be leaving, I would think. Well, today is supposed to be, like I said, it's supposed to by late afternoon, it's supposed to hit mid-60s. And you all did remember to turn back your clock, right?
Spring forward.
Spring, yeah, okay. Spring your clock forward. Or do what we'd really like to do, which is like to throw your clock out a window. We just kind of wish they'd, either say Mountain Standard Time or Daylight Savings Time, and that's it. You never have to change stuff. Because we have so much stuff that we have to change. I mean, just on the bikes alone, the computers, the display for the e-assist, you name it. I mean, there's just like 7 or 8 different things. Passing on your left. Thank you. Here's one of the little parks here. I think he's happy.
Yes, I think he did. I think he got a point.
Yeah. Yeah, pickleball's become insanely popular here. Thanks. Have a good day, man. Like I said, it's a neat, just a neat little, park system. And you could, this thing goes through several different neighborhoods, so everybody's not too far, from being able to come up here. Howdy. In this area, they consider Mid-Shooks Run. Got the official sign here. She still wants to go, dear. Thank you. Oh. Howdy. And now we're heading to North Shooks Run. Okay. Downshift. Pretty soon, Joe and I are going to have to take off these jackets. It's starting to warm up nicely now.
Slow down so we have that try to pass.
Gotcha.
One side. Passing on your left. One more behind you.
Oh, whoa. Thank you. Passing on your left. Thank you. See, there's another little playground. Yeah, sorry about that. I got a little too far over the sidewalk and I hit a hole. Luckily, it was a shallow hole. Otherwise, it could have grabbed that front wheel and flipped me on my side. No, not at all. Howdy. Okay. Got a bit of an incline here, so you're going to have to bring up the e-assist a little bit. Because I've got the camera in the other hand, so I can't shift gears. Howdy. You want to stop at, what you call it, for tea?
Neighbors?
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. So yeah, we'll take you on up to Good Neighbors here. That's a Good Neighbors meeting house. Basically a coffee shop, a coffee and tea shop, but they also do smoothies and actual cocktails, and they have draft beers and stuff like that. So they kind of cover everything. They have killer Belgian waffles that you can get any time of day. And they do stuff with, different things with them. We just like the basic waffle. We bring our own sugar-free syrup and across the street here and jump back up on the newer section of this trail. This is the most recent section they finished. For years, you had to go all the way up to the light there and, play with traffic, as we say it, or play with cars. It's not a lot of fun. But now, they give us an actual crosswalk, and it's a little strange one, though, because it hooks, it's in parallel to the traffic lights over here on the street. And so it shuts the cars down from coming at us. Although sometimes it gets a lag in it, and it's like, well, we're not sure if we should go or not. And it seems like it's kind of intermittent, because sometimes you hit it and it's ready to go very quickly, and other times it takes forever. This might be one of those forevers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn brakes. No, that was quick. Howdy? Yeah. Howdy? Another street crossing. Howdy? Okay. Come on, up. Hello?
Great stuff.
They need our helmets.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, well, we're almost to Good Neighbors. And as you can see, they have another little playground up here. This one's really cute. Hello? This one is really cute. They also have a history sign here for Shook's Run Trail. Tell you more about it on the other side. This is the Patty Jewett Junction Playground. That's this area, is the Patty Jewett area. And that is good neighbors meeting house. So, all right. We'll get back with you. Bye.